Hello everyone, I am Marina Hrabar and I'm in Kharkov, Ukraine. Now we're going to delve a little deeper into the technology that underpins information security, focusing first on how to protect the internet itself and the network security problems that can affect it. Today we are going to explore the many potential threats to our digital lives. And I'll use two languages, Russian and English. Сегодня мы поговорим об угрозах в интернете. We all hope that the information we send wirelessly is private, but is that always the case? Мы всегда надеемся на то, что информация, которую мы посылаем через Wi-Fi сети, она наша. Но всегда ли это так? Marina Hrabar, I'm in Ukraine, Kharkov. Is your private information really private? So today we are going to explore the many potential threats to our digital lives. We all hope that the information we send wirelessly is private. But is that always the case? And I want to share with you this movie from Channel 4 News. And Channel 4 News was able to learn personal information about unsuspected people. They are supposedly private, but in really completely public wireless internet signals. Sorry. Канал 4 приготовил о том, как можно получить информацию от людей, которые не знают, что их информацию в данный момент читают, используя Wi-Fi сигнал интернета.
I think you've got pretty good online security. You've devised long and complicated passwords. You only log on to trusted Wi-Fi networks. You might think you've got pretty good online security. You've devised long and complicated passwords. You only log on to trusted Wi-Fi networks. So how could anyone access your personal data? Well, it doesn't take millions of pounds worth of high-tech infrastructure. It's not only state security services that can do it. Anyone with a bit of inexpensive kit and a little bit of know-how could be reading your emails right now. To show how easy it is to hack into just about anyone's emails, we invited a group of students to participate in a short experiment. We promised them a free lunch, and that was enough to tempt them in, and we told them it had something to do with mobile phones. We did not tell them precisely what was about to happen. We've invited you here to ask what your mobile phone says about you, and by the time we're all finished here, I think you're going to be pretty surprised when you find out just how much information your phone is giving away about you all the time without you even knowing it. While they ate some free sandwiches and inevitably started playing with their phones, we started the electronic eavesdropping. They had no idea what we were up to next door. What our volunteers don't know is that hidden behind this bookcase are our tech security experts. Right now, they're using a bogus Wi-Fi network to connect to our volunteers' phones and access all kinds of personal data. Glenn and Daniel are here to show us and our student guinea pigs just how easy it is to hack into their phones and start reading their emails, tracking where their phones have been and see what they're looking at online.
So Rachel Powell's, we've got her MAC address. Can we find her?
Using only a small receiver attached to their laptops, they're able to create Wi-Fi networks that look like the familiar, trusted networks the students use all the time. Any of our students might have been wary if they had knowingly logged on to an insecure public network like you might find in a bar or a coffee shop. But their phones are being tricked into automatically joining what looks like an approved and trusted network, sending all their traffic through our hackers' laptops. They had no reason to suspect anything, but while they dug into the egg and cress...
Her Facebook profile is open. She's shown where she lives.
Glenn and Daniel could see their Facebook pages, check where they'd been, even read their personal emails. Whilst you've been patiently waiting for us here, we have secretly had 2 tech security experts in the next room trying to find out as much as they possibly can about each and every one of you. Without them knowing your names, they don't know your telephone numbers, none of that, but they've still been able to glean quite a lot of information about you. Our students are about to discover just how much. By leaving their phones switched on, they've inadvertently given away their names, online identities, and allowed access to deeply private communications.
I'm seeing your Facebook and your email. Your Yahoo mail, it turns out, was it's not encrypted.
Going through my email.
You can go through your inbox. At that point, we have control. So there I'm just looking at, I can send email.
I do know I have quite an open online profile, but to see the emails come up on the screen, that was a bit shocking. All my work emails and personal things, so that was surprising. It's like really scary to know that can happen.
And it's not just your email. Our hackers could identify the precise locations where our students' phones had previously logged onto Wi-Fi networks.
Someone went to the States and connected to a network with a unique name, such that's the only one that's in the database. So I know that you've been there. And anyone from Romania or visited Romania?
Did you realise that the phone in your pocket was sort of practically a GPS tracking device?
Not to that extent. I didn't realise it was that easy to track my whereabouts, and even if they don't have anything on me in the first place, they can just find out everything they need to know through my phone.
We're the good guys. We're on your side. This is an example to if we were the bad guys, we wouldn't be showing you this. We'd be clearing out your bank accounts and running for the border.
I had no idea, really, just talking, eating sandwiches, so really just surprised and shocked.
So at any point, somebody could be hacking into your phone and trying to access all this information about you, and you've realised there's no way you would know that was happening.
Yeah, basically, I will now turn off my Wi-Fi while I'm around.
Worried now? You should be. So how can you carry on using convenient Wi-Fi hotspots without giving away all your secrets?
They've got to be more aware of what they're connecting to. Mobile phones and smartphones today leak out a lot of information. The way we use the internet, we give away a lot of what we're doing.
You're the white hat hackers. You're doing this for good purposes. Are there people out there using technology like this without quite such good purposes?
Definitely. The criminal market is abusing this kind of technology now. Advanced malware, custom viruses, etc. And they're going after people. They want people's email boxes. They want access to their computers, because that way you can then start doing a lot more fraud than you could do with the old-fashioned style attack.
The attack shown in the video was possible because the hackers had set up their own Wi-Fi hotspot that either advertised the name of a common wireless hotspot provider, or the users chose to connect to a free Wi-Fi network. В данном видео хакеры, это добрые хакеры, установили свою точку доступа Wi-Fi, которую замаскировали под общественную сеть. И пользователи связывались с данной точкой, думая, что это общественная Wi-Fi сеть. And the lesson here is to be careful about the public Wi-Fi networks you connect to and the types of information you access using these networks. Урок из этого видео, что нужно быть очень осторожными через общественные сети Wi-Fi, когда вы связываетесь, и информации, которую вы передаете, используя разные сети. Но также замаскировать можно любую сеть. So I'm not all surprised at this, but again, how easy it was to access your mobile data and all its content because people are not aware how much info the phone's leak. MIMO service is Gmail, which uses HTTPC. I thought that HTTP meant an encrypted link to the server concerned. So I don't yet know if that sort of traffic can be seen openly as in the video. Я не была удивлена, потому что очень много информации может утекать из нашего телефона и компьютера. Я использую почту Gmail, HTTPC, который, да, это зашифрованная ссылка на почту, но я до конца не знаю, насколько трафик открыт или не открыт. This attack was using Wi-Fi, which your simple phone would not use. However, there can still be a man-in-the-middle attack using the mobile network. Your phone attached to the strongest signal from your provider. If I use the correct equipment, this can be my signal. I then read your text, listen to your call, and relay it to the correct message for your provider. Incoming signals are then routed through my equipment too. You are unaware of the attacker. Plenty of hacking tools online, some are for hacking and forensics. Data that you throw in the recycle bin and emptied can still be pulled back and read. Эта атака использует Wi-Fi, но нам не обязательно сеть Wi-Fi для того, чтобы читать информацию. Сигнал провайдера, он всегда сильнее. Я просто создаю, видимо, сигнал провайдера, использую специальное оборудование и спокойно читаю вашу переписку и слушаю ваши разговоры. So, there is much more than what you've seen in the video. That program they used was Multigo, which used mainly for collecting information from many sources. It doesn't allow you to drill down on a web server, write or save documents. В данном видео была представлена программа Multigo, которая позволяет собирать информацию с разных источников. Но очень много другого программного обеспечения для подобных целей. There is much more than what you've seen in the video. That program they used was Multigo. The speed of the theft of personal info has changed over the years, but personal information has always been at risk over the centuries. The VPN connection. Your Wi-Fi hardware may connect automatically to the network. In this period, before your VPN takes over, what might be exposed depends on what software you run. This gap in coverage may only be a matter of seconds, but that's enough to expose valuable information. Да, мы можем использовать VPN. Но перед тем, как запустится VPN, остаются доли секунды, и ваша сеть Wi-Fi запущена. Этих долей секунды достаточно для того, чтобы ваша информация также пошла. How concerned are you about privacy? Вы уверены о своей частной жизни и о своей безопасности? What is privacy? А что такое частность? Что такое частная жизнь? Is privacy a technique or a legal provision? Does privacy mean not sharing anything with anyone? Privacy is a human right protected by law. For the individual, it's the right to be left alone. It's being able to control what we are sharing, to whom we are sharing it and when we are sharing it. In offline interactions, we need to disclose information about ourselves in order to build trust with other people. When we move online, there are differences. Companies need to be involved in order to facilitate online interaction, and they need to retain information about us to do this. These companies have a duty of care to protect our privacy, but our information can be at risk of accidental data loss or malicious attacks. Что такое privacy? В офлайн жизни мы закрываем нашу информацию для того, чтобы больше вызывало доверие людей. Но в онлайне компании запрашивают наши данные, нашу идентификацию, они обещают хранить нашу информацию. Но на самом деле есть вирусные атаки и утечка информации. Что же такое privacy? Privacy, what we want to share, when we want to share, with whom we want to share. Это когда мы хотим разделить, с кем хотим разделить и что мы хотим разделить. Find out about your digital footprint. Это цифровые следы. У нас нет в интернете анонимных людей. Каждый оставляет цифровые следы. Your digital footprint refers to a digital collection of data that can be traced back to you. Ваши цифровые следы – это целая составляющая информации, которая возвращается о вас. There are two types. Primary information shared directly. Primary information refers to information you have shared to access services or posted on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, emails, phone calls, and chats. This involves personal, identifiable, sensitive, or other information you have shared to access services. Главная информация – это ту, которую мы делим напрямую. Это та информация, которую мы оставили, чтобы достичь определенных сервисов, либо написать пост на Фейсбуке, или Твиттере, или Инстаграме. Это звонки, чаты, emails, и они во все вовлекают персональную информацию, primary information. And secondary information. Secondary information gathered through your activities. This information that you have not shared directly. It's often related to your online activities such as browsing, purchasing, website visits, and searches. It can be collected without you knowing, perhaps a result of other people sharing information. Второстепенная информация. Это сайты, которые вы посещаете, покупки в интернете, поисковики. И вот эта информация, ту, которую могут с вами разделить, или которая может быть независима от вас. What can we do to control the information we share? Well, Google your name. See what comes up. Facebook, if you have Facebook, and you have Twitter. Check your secondary footprint. Compare what you shared or deleted on Twitter to what is available about you, possibly from other sharing. Как мы можем контролировать ту информацию, которую разделили? Мы можем использовать поиск Google по имени и посмотреть, а что же там находится. Если мы имеем Facebook, если Twitter, нас интересуют второстепенные следы, информацию мы удалили, посты мы удалили, а что для нас доступно? И, возможно, что другие разделяют. In the next step, we'll compare what you learned about my profile with our own classification of our attitude to privacy. В следующем шаге мы попробуем все это понять на примере моего портфолио. Marina Hrabar, Kharkov, Ukraine. It's me. Marina Hrabar, Kharkov, Ukraine, 2016. It's me. Marina Hrabar, 2016. James Bond, TFP Project, Ukrainian photographers. Марина Грабарь, 2016 год. Это был творческий проект Джеймс Бонд, украинских фотографов. 2019, Google. Model, Marie Nikolaeva, Moscow. Fashion bank. Marie Nikolaeva, Moscow, Russia. Who are you? And Ivan Shabik, Konstantin Isayev. I'm Marina Hrabar. My pick. Who are you? Well, Fashion Bank, Maria Nikolaeva, she has only one pick, but mine. Who are you? Moscow, Russia. Marina Hrabar, Kharkov, Ukraine. Well, Marina Hrabar, 2015, TFP Project, Moscow Parks. Марина Грабарь, 2015 год. Творческий проект «Московские парки». What all stories? Marina Hrabar, Moscow, TFP Project, Moscow Parks. 2015. Kolomsk. A few kilometers southeast of Red Square, you'll find the former royal estate of Kolomsk. It's a large 390-hectare museum reserve where you can spend hours simply wandering around during the spirit of Russia. Коломенская – это прекрасный парк со старинной архитектурой, практически в центре Москвы, где вы можете просто любоваться, почувствовать культуру и дух России. And Google, 2019. Countries, Moscow. Ascot, Paris, Gulf. Moscow, Ascot, Paris, 2019. I'm Marina Hrabar. Kharkov, Ukraine. I'm here. And I don't speak French. But I'm here in Kharkov, Ukraine. Marina Hrabar, 2015. But now, 2019, I'm not in Poland. I'm not in Moscow, and etc. Kharkov, Ukraine. Ukraine, 2018. My daughter's wedding. Marina Hrabar, Kharkov, Ukraine, 2018. Booking. Private teachers and my pick. Why? I don't know you. Well, my pick and Ksenia Miroshnichenko, English teacher. My pick, wow, Alexander Kaltashov. He's man, and my pick. Well, my pick, Svetlana Kuzheva, English. My pick. I don't know. When a friend, a family member shares an image on their timeline, do we ever wonder where it came from, or even if it's real? Когда мы делимся фотографиями по интернету, когда наши друзья делятся фотографиями, откуда мы знаем, реально ли вообще фотография? Who out there can help us find fact from fiction in online photos? Oh, how about this shot? A basic grasp of American history should tell you that Barack Obama was still a child when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were assassinated. Nonetheless, Snopes had to explain why this viral photo of all three figures sitting together in the prime of adulthood was chronologically impossible. Это творческая фотография. В реальности хронологически такой встречи никогда не могло бы быть. Но фотограф этой фотографии объяснил цель, зачем он создал такую фотографию. Но хронологически это было невозможно. Барак Обама, Лютер Кинг и Малкольм. Twitter and Tumblr are full of debunking accounts, but as a movement, it currently lacks coordination. Online abuse is costly and can be deeply upsetting to the victim. Но Twitter и другие сайты полны фейковых аккаунтов, которые содержат фейковые фотографии, содержат информацию о людях. И они создаются для того, чтобы навредить жертве. Yes, it currently lacks coordination. Alison Saunders. CPS spokesman said the guidelines cover the use of fake online profiles and websites, which are set up to publicize false and damaging information. For example, it may be a criminal offense if a profile is created under the name of the victim with fake information uploaded, which, if believed, could damage their reputation, and in some cases, the information could then be shared in such a way that it appears as though the victim has themselves made the statements. This may amount to an offense, such as grossly offensive communication or harassment. Для чего создаются фейковые аккаунты? Они создаются на имя реального человека, под именем жертвы. Чтобы поверили, туда ставится реальная фотография. для того, чтобы испортить репутацию и иногда для манипуляции. И иногда информация делится таким образом, как будто жертва сама эту информацию решила разделить. Таким образом получается, что порча репутации, и наша жертва находится в очень трудных обстоятельствах. Аккаунт создан на имя этой жертвы, информация размещена реального человека, но вот мысли, действия и прочее вред деловой репутации. И не только. Revenge pornography. Фейк. Что такое реваншевая порнография? Это когда люди неправильные встречают неправильных людей, ну или бывают другие случаи. И вот тогда творческие личности начинают создавать нетворческое порно, поддельное, и распространять в соцсетях, чтобы опозорить другого человека. Поэтому называется revenge pornography, как реваншевая порнография. What is revenge pornography? Revenge pornography is predominantly carried out online and is apparently becoming a common tactic of revenge, often after the breakdown of a relationship. They also call the very social media as used to publish revenge photography by fans who seek to embarrass former lovers. This may amount to an offense. Все это создается с точки зрения опорочить бывшего неправильного человека, ну или бывают нынешние неправильные. They also cover the way social media is used to publish revenge photography by offenders who seek to impress former lovers. Поддельная порнография. How to make fake video calls on Skype. Можно ли сделать фейковый видеозвонок по Skype? Да. Can someone fake a video on Skype? Да, любой человек. Yes, and it's pretty easy. These are free software, and you create your webcam, and then you can play a video and send it to that virtual webcam so that any other application will believe it's being real time on your PC. Да, это очень просто. Используется software и виртуальная камера. И затем это видео можно посылать, размещать, и люди будут думать, что это происходит в реальном времени на экране вашего компьютера. И вы даже можете разговаривать с другим человеком, но эту запись можно использовать. Well, fake Marina Grande's Skype. You can watch this video. Could a hacked computer record my Skype video calls? The most common reason why you might not be okay. Допустим, хакер записал наш видеозвонок по скайпу. Какие могут быть причины, почему это не окей? Oh, yes. Original question. Do you love children? Oh, yes. Fake. Do you hate children? And your answer, oh, yes. Well, so I don't use Skype. I use another platform, encrypted. So there is nothing that can be done. Nothing. It's really all about trust. Мы действительно ничего не можем сделать. Это все о доверии. Thanks for watching. Marina Hrabar.